Hey guys, it's Lucio Soulstrikes Park. We're back with patch 8.10. Let's just get along. Let's just go ahead and see what kind of changes there are. Okay, so Scion nerfs. So Scion is very strong right now. Well, was. He gets his base stats nerfed, base HP regen nerfed by 1. 1 per 5, so that's very small, but it'll stack up, so like it is a nerf. Okay, Roy of the Slayer gets its damage reduced by 5, AP ratio up by 0.15, and secondary damage has been decreased from 130% to 100%, but now all targets that gets hit by E gets armor shredded. So, and armor shred duration gets the duration goes up by 1.5 seconds. So overall, it's like it's a damage nerf by itself, but like this is a good team fighting buff. It's a overall, like it's like a late game buff, but overall like laning nerf, because right now Scion is just so strong if he makes his E and just bully everyone out with his a lot of damage from his secondary target damage. So this is a good nerf. The armor duration buff is really good. It'll definitely feel really nice at late game, but right now will we see Scion being played? He's not going to be blind pickable, in my opinion. I think Ornn's going to be like the really good safe top laner. Same with Cho'Gath. Like this will really hurt him because he's been getting nerfed like 2 patches in a row. His Q got nerfed, his E got nerfed. So like maybe like triple Doran on Scion because the AP ratio went up. But then again, like him getting target nerfed while Cho'Gath and Ornn hasn't been touched means like there's gonna be more priority on Ornn and Cho'Gath. Sion's ultimate is no longer obstructed by an Elite ZR. Okay, that's a interesting thing. Okay, next is Mundo. Mundo has had a surge of pick after his R buff. So Mundo's another pick that you can play it into like Scion at top. He's really good against like tank junglers, so maybe Mundo can overtake a Scion spot, but then again he's sort of getting nerfed this time. So Sadism cooldown goes up by 10 seconds, 10, 15, 20, so 90 seconds is already low. With cooldown it's going to be even lower, so I don't think this nerf really hurts him in a cooldown rate aspect. And current health, extra 5% current health, it's not as big because since it's current health, you're not going to use Mundo ult when you're full HP, and you still, yes, you lose the 5% current health, but it's not as big as a nerf that why Mundo got played when he got the sadism buff the patch before. So like it's very justified nerf because Mundo is very strong in the jungle in my opinion, and like this nerf does like lower him a bit, but like not too much. So I can definitely see Mundo getting played still. Then the Poppy buff this time, she got nerfed, which was really odd. I can see why they nerfed her. Her movement speed got nerfed, but her E range got buffed, so it's like a balance, but the movement speed nerf was really unjustifiable, so they're reverting her movement speed, so this is really good. Zac, this is kind of weird because like he's getting all these AP ratio change, which is very odd. It's not really gonna affect solo queue much, but if people are building like Luden Echo, Oblivion Orb Zac and just AP Zac, then go free. Yeah, and Bard W. This is really big because like when I play Bard, like why does my W cost 90 mana? Okay, sure, like when you pick up a Chime, you get some mana back, but this was really high cost mana. So like, and Bard getting a buff is very nice, but Bard is a very niche pick in support role. I'm not sure if he's gonna get played because he's just a weird pick. You want to play Bard into like Braum, Alistair, Tarm, and you don't want to play Bard into like Morgana, Soraka, Thresh, those kind of things. So it's kind of an oddball pick if you're gonna pick him into like Braum, Bard. Yeah. Kindred, so Kindred's getting played into Trundle, so that's really good. If an ally kills a hunted jungle monster within 6 seconds of Kindred damaging it, Kindred will still acquire the passive stack. I think this should have been a baseline thing, but looks like it's actually a thing, so that's really good, because when you're trying to take Scuttle Crab and your ally is like, I'm helping, oops, I took it accidentally, then you wouldn't get the sack before, now you do, so that's really good. Runic Echo, so Mage Junglers, blah blah blah, so now it's Stalker's Blade plus Lost Chapter plus some gold, got lost movement speed, and it gained mana and 10% cooldown reduction, so I don't like this change. Like, not all AP junglers use mana, and they're not really reliant on mana. Like, why did you buff Zac AP ratio and like change this? Like, Zac doesn't want mana, he wants movement speed, and like Elise, she wants movement speed. So like, it doesn't even have any like extra unique passive. Like if it had like, oh, every time you kill a jungle monster you get like bit of mana or something along the line with that. So like right now the change is very poor. Is the stats good? Who goes AP? Alright, let's see. Gragas. Yeah, Gragas might like it, but I'd still want the movement speed. Who else? Nidalee, she probably wants the movement speed as well. She's not really mana starved in the jungle anyway. So yeah, I don't really like this change. Okay, Warding Totem change. Ward duration. Duration is 90 seconds to 180, so it's a buff. And charge timer is nerfed by 60 seconds, so it's a nerf overall. It requires more you to place your ward accordingly. Like, you can't just drop it, then it's going to recharge and you drop it another. If you drop it, it's going to last longer, but you won't have the extra vision for a very long time. Okay, so with this nerf, we see Red Trinket more on as a starting item. I think so too, because like longer it lasts, the better Red Trinkets are. So I can see mid laner or jungler take. Actually, I think mid laner should take Red Trinket at level 1. So yeah, support and jungle item exclusivity. Jungle item and gold items that are turned to give unique lower cost power to their role, which appears blah blah blah. You can no longer own Hunter's Material, Hunter's Elements, or they're upgraded at the same time as Ancient Coin. Okay, so no more Relic Shield junglers, because I actually thought when Relic Shield was really good, it was really cost efficient. It was like 139 cost efficient. I started building it, and I thought you would have 6 wards, but you only have 4, so that was pretty sad. But yeah, this is a good change, and yeah, I think it's going to be healthy for the game, because like some junglers go it and some junglers don't, so like it's very weird. Next is trees. Balance. Cheap Shot got buffed. That's 30 extra damage late game. I think that's really big. What's the cooldown on Cheap Shot? Isn't it like 10 seconds? So like that's extra 30 damage, true damage, every 10 seconds. So like I think this is really strong now. Okay. What else would you take? You would take the jumping thing that has 4-second cooldown, so that's very good. Ingenious Hunter got change. So you get 30, 10, so you get 40. Now you get 25, 15, so you used to get 40. So like it awards you for, so it's still the same, but like at the start you have 5% more cooldown reduction. Okay, so that's really good. Okay, next sorcery, Phase Rush. Okay, Phase Rush got buffed. Ooh, that's a very big buff. I think Rise will really like this. Cassia will really like this. Xin Zhao will really like this. I think this is a really good buff. Will it scale better? I don't. It'll scale like this. It won't scale better, but like it's definitely a really good early game buff. Okay. Next, Resolve. The Milish got buffed by 50. This is very underwhelming because it's very hard to proc, and Bone Shield is just really good. Okay, Chrysalis got nerfed. Okay, I thought this rune was like meh, but looks like it's getting nerfed, so it must have been really good because I really like Second Wind. And then Bone Plating. Okay, Bone Plating got nerfed as well, so it got nerfed by 5 and 5 early game and 10. Okay, is it gonna break this? I don't think so. It's still really good. So it blocks 45 instead of 60, so you lost 15 blocking damage, so that's pretty big. Okay, late game 150 and 120, you lose 30, so that's pretty big as well. Overall, I think this is, I don't like this tree being same tier as Demolish because this is just way too strong. Stopwatch available earlier. I think this is really needed. I think 10 minute is ridiculous. 8 minute is really good. I can't believe they nerfed both the cost and availability of the time. So it was 6 minutes. Now it was 10 minutes. Now it's 8 minutes. So this is really good. Remember when everyone took perfect timing? Yes, 8 minute can actually be really crucial. So I can see like support taking it, some junglers won't go to inspiration, so yeah, supports will definitely go for this. Okay, jungle changes. So before that, I'm just gonna drink. Okay, so the thing about jungle is like, people have been complaining about jungles, like, oh, why do you even have jungler? Jungle is so bad right now. What are you doing with jungle? I think jungle as a role, I play jungle as well. Like, everyone goes through a phase, okay? Like, sometimes you're strong, sometimes you're weak. I think League needs changes. Like, it's like sometimes change hurts, but like I think change is needed for junglers. Like, if jungle stays stale and the same, I think yeah, I think jungle will be very boring. So like, I like the jungle change. I like jungle change because like it gives you new stuff to do, and whoever finds the first stuff to do, like, great. Like, back then no one started chickens, no one started wolves. Now everyone's starting chickens or wolves if you're playing like Zac or something, or Graves. I think it's a very good change. Like, but obviously some changes are going to be bad. But having jungle change, it changes the game, because like junglers are so crucial in the game, and if you change the way jungle route changes, I think it'll be very healthy for competitive. Like, oh my god, he did this gank. Oh my god, he did this route before. Like, I'm sure Riot's gonna change this at the end of the year again, or soon. But like, I think like jungle changes are much needed, because it's been like this all throughout last year and this year. So like, I think it's time for a change. Okay, so camp experience. So junglers have had too much of an impact in the early game, especially they're too frequent, being able to gank at level 3 before solo laners even reach that level. We're looking to decrease consistency across through early jungle pressure, but offer a more valuable Rift Scuttler as a new way for junglers to gain a lead. Okay, so that's an objective. That's good. Ganking is not an objective. It's just mindless gank. Okay. So I think this is a good change. Scuttle Crab. So if you're weaker, you want to start on the opposite side. Okay. You don't want to start on the same side and not take care of it. If you're the strong one. If you don't, what are you doing? You're already getting out jungled there. Okay. There's that. Slow down. Experience is no longer reduced by 5% per level champion is ahead of. Okay, this is really good. If you're ahead, you get the same experience. This shouldn't be a thing. Yeah, raid boss. Monster camp experience now scales with level, capping at level 7. Okay. Blue Sentinel. Okay. Scaling. So it's obviously like lower. Wait, are you going to be level 1 after red buff, blue buff? Okay. So... oh, medium Krog is you? No, yeah, this is a tricky one. Small Krogs, yeah. So it gives you... Razor Beak, small chicken, Gromp, okay. Yeah, so like Gromp obviously is the biggest loser here, but like everything else looks like it scales a bit better. So yeah, it's just Gromp. Removed, Gromp no longer grants 37.5 reduced experience on his first clear. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Remove false start, medium Krogs, small Krogs, and large Razor Beak no longer grants 25. Okay, that's really good as well. Wheaties, large Krogs, first clear experience reduction reduced to. Okay, it's still. Krogs is the golem. Yeah, it always gets me. But yeah, anyways, this is a nice change. Well, not a nice change, but just a fresh change for junglers. Okay. I need to go and experiment what jungling route is. You probably won't hit 3 after 3 camps. You're gonna hit 3 after 4 camps, or 3 camps plus Scuttle Crab. But we'll just have to see. Now junglers are, oh my god, what's my new route? Oh my god, level 2 gank. It's gonna be so good. No, like it's just gonna be like certain champion like Graves. And Jarvan, let's see, Trundle, yeah, those kind of guys. Kane level 2 ganks, so like warding up is going to be very important. Remember, warding lasts way longer now, so like level 2 gank is going to be a lot harder if you ward. Alright? Rift Scuttle. Okay, 2 Rift Scuttles spawn at the start of the game, but after both die, only 1 spawn at a time for the remainder of the game. Okay, that Rift Scuttler is tankier early and worth significantly more experience. I like this. I like this word. Okay, experience is such an undervalued stat or award for everyone. Like every time there's a game and I see a mid laner like, hey, he's half a level ahead of this guy, that's really big. Okay, like that's potential snowballing, because like experience is just so important. Level lead is such a good way to snowball the game. and I'm really happy that Riot recognizes, and hopefully we can see like how people can get ahead with level advantage. Rift Scuttler isn't the hotly contested object we'd like it to be, so we're looking to up the reward. Yeah, Girl Scuttle gives to encourage more interaction between junglers and teams as the game progresses. Being the Scuttle Slayer will now give junglers an experience edge over their opponent, not just a spot on vision. Okay, health. So it's way tankier, so Sejuani can't kill it with auto, W auto, E auto, so yeah, there you go. Maybe she has to smite it. Experience grant 10 to 115. Ooh. Oh wow, okay, that's a lot. Initial spawn time is 2 minutes, okay, so you can do 2 camps, then go to Scuttle Crab, okay? Scuttle Crab, very important. So crab enter at the initial, top and bottom, both must be killed before the respawn timer activates. That can only be one. Okay, so only one can spawn. Respawn time, 135 seconds. New, shields up. Scuttle's extra defense now have a particular particle to indicate when she's protected and when the shield has been broken. That's really good. Rift Scuttle chance of trying to steal a honey fruit is significantly decreased. Okay, this is a funny thing because some people were complaining about this and now this is a thing, so congrats. Item. Let's just summarize the Rift Scuttle change. I really like this. The experience change is it's worth way more. I think this is really good for jungle change. I really like the jungle, the direction that jungle's going. Well, I don't know, but I like the change, but like we'll have to see. But like the change looks very promising. It looks new. It looks fresh. It looks exciting. Hunter's Talisman has been relatively weak. We're looking to buff it. These change should also help expand the jungle roster to include champions that have mana problem in the first clear. So Kindle damage up, Kindle heal down up. Damage over 5 seconds is no longer up if you have bonus. Okay. So it's the same. Mana region and jungle down. Magic of the jungle up to 40 mana per 5 based on missing mana while in jungle or river. Wait. While in the jungle or river. So you just need to be in the jungle or river. But you're basically in jungle or river. Okay, that's a lot of mana region. That's more than 150%. Yeah. First large monster killed grants 120 bonus experience. Okay. Oh, okay, that's why you had 2. Okay. Hunter's Machete. We're removing the attack speed buff given by Hunter's Machete and providing power elsewhere on the item. We initially gave it attack speed so jungler wouldn't be forced into precision tree, but this has become less of a problem after the introduction of rune set bonus splitting. We'll be watching to see if any junglers are hit hard by this change and try to compensate as necessary. Okay. Damage on hit up. No longer gives 15% attack speed. Okay. Large monster killed. Okay, that's that. Alright. This is actually quite big. If there's champion with auto attack reset like Trundle, then this is really good. But overall, I think Lisa's fine. Lee Sin gets attack speed from his passive, so it's fine. Kindred, yeah, she's fine. Graves, fine. Actually, it's all fine. Okay, 10 damage is quite a lot. Yeah. Skirmisher Saber, damage on hit versus monster up. No longer gives this. 40 mana per 5, it's the same, and first large monster kill grants 120 bonus. Okay, everything's the same. Yeah, damage on hit just got increased, no longer gives you attack speed when you... Yep, so it's just a change in jungle item. What do I think about it? I think the mana is a lot. So I think a lot more people will go Hunter's Talisman. I think junglers like maybe even Elise might go this item now. Maybe Olaf would go for it. This, if anyone with AoE would be really good now to take this. So AoE versus single target, I like that. I don't think you'll run out of mana because this is 6 Doran's ring worth, and this is a lot. Well, this is based on missing mana, but like you're obviously gonna use mana, so it's gonna go closer to 40 mana per 5. So I think a lot. The jungler will go Hunter's Talisman now instead of Hunter's Machete. Obviously, maybe even Graves will go Hunter's Talisman now because he has an AoE. Alright, next, kill streak bounties are now granted only to the killer, not to the team. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, so like usually when someone gets a shutdown, everyone gets gold. I thought that was pretty interesting, good and competitive, because like you need to kill that person and everyone gets rewarded. But now, and this is like a solo queue buff, like if you kill a shutdown person you get all your gold, and now you can carry more. Okay, so this is good, but okay, bounty change on being killed. Dying removes 3 bounty levels. Dying resets. Okay, this is actually a buff for who is super fed, because now when you die, let's say you were at 6 killing spree, you don't go to 3, you go to 0 now, so you don't give them more gold when you die. So this is actually really good for snowballing person. This is buff for solo queue. I think it's a bit of a nerf for competitive, like if mid's hard winning, and actually it kind of doesn't make sense, does it? Like mid versus mid, he's 5-0 and he's 0-5, jungler ganks, kills him 5-1 and he's 1 something, he gets all the gold, but before it would have been the fed person gets killed, your ADC gets gold all of a sudden. It's like, what? You did nothing. Why do you get gold? Okay, so like I guess I like this change. Okay. Replay, you can now download replay of other players, rank game and clash game. Okay, this is really good. I want to go stalk some people, so this is really good. Maybe this will help op.gg replay, like Korean replay, get easier to get replay. So this is very good. I'm very excited for this. Bug fixing, blah blah blah. Okay. What do I think of this? Obviously there's a lot of jungle changes, so I'm gonna test out a lot of jungle changes. Are there gonna be a lot of level 2 cheeses? I don't think so. Well, there's gonna be some cheeses like blue side, red, then trundle, bot gang. Yes, that's gonna happen, but like ward duration is gonna increase, so this is gonna be very big, and which means like some people might even go, hey, they put this ward down, let's sweep this. Hey, there's no wards here, so let's just gank this. Hey, they're dead. Maybe red trinket will be more feasible for people. Okay, but I think junglers having warding totem early game to spot out the enemy jungle will be very crucial. Otherwise, yeah, big jungle changes. Very excited for not much champion changes, but very excited for like the overall changes in the league. Obviously, I don't think this is the mid-season change that Riot wants. There's still like ADC changes, there's still Rise changes, so there's going to be a lot more changes going on. So it's going to be very fun for me personally because there's jungle changes. It's going to be very exciting for the other junglers, or they might really hate it. But change is good, guys. Junglers, it's new and exciting. So yeah. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, see ya.